Hi everyone, my name is tour guide Svetha and I'm going to be doing 25 facts about me for the Welcome Center YouTube. Alright, to start us off for fact number 1 is I am originally from a small town in Ohio called Canfield, and it's located right in between Cleveland, Ohio and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming from a small town in Ohio to the big city was definitely a big change, but is one I am so happy that I made. I've learned so much from living in New York these past couple of years, and I've just experienced so much being a PACE student, so that is just my first fact. Time for number 2. Okay, fact number 2. So, fact number 2 is that PACE commercial dance was my first choice on my list of colleges. So I'm going to elaborate a little bit on this. So number 1, I remember coming to my PACE audition on campus and being so nervous for this audition. It was one of the biggest auditions of my life, and I remember just coming in and the faculty, the current students, even the people auditioning were just so kind, friendly, welcoming, and we were all just there to better ourselves, to learn a little, and definitely get the chance to come to PACE ultimately. And I just remember feeling so at ease once I got into that room and feeling like PACE was my home. And the faculty, I remember I had an interview after, they were so nurturing to what I needed and interested in not only me as a dancer, but me as a person. And that was something that definitely attracted me to the program. Another thing was I loved how diverse the current students were, the faculty, the genres, the whole all-around curriculum was very different from the other ones I was seeing at other programs, and it was something that was so unique to PACE, and it drew me in, and ultimately I did decide to come to PACE commercial dance, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity. All right, fact number 3. So I have a little dog named Zeus. He's a Yorkie, and he has my heart. Even on my little necklace, I have a Yorkie pendant for him, and I miss him so much. He's only 3. He just turned 3 on July 4th, and I was so sad to leave him, but I'm so happy I get to be a dog owner now. So that is my fun fact number 3. We're gonna move on to number 4. My fact number 4 is that I'm just a 2-name girl. So I do not have a middle name. I'm just Svetha Nalapanini, and I didn't even learn that that was uncommon until like middle school or high school. So that was something that was interesting for me to find out, because all my life I've just only had 2 names. But that is my fact number 4. We're gonna move on to fact number 5. Okay, we're on fact number 5, and as you've learned from my previous facts, I am a part of the commercial dance program, and I am going to be a junior here in the fall. And what's kind of cool about being a junior is for the spring semester, we do get to go to LA, Los Angeles, California, and learn a little bit about the different aspects of our industry in California. So I am super excited to go there in the spring, and that is my fact number 5. Just to take a little break from these facts, I was watching my clips back and I noticed that I start almost all of them with either okay or all right. So I'm going to try and not do that for these next facts. Keep track for me. I need to make sure I don't do that. We're gonna move on to the next fact. Fact number 6. So at the Welcome Center, we are really into Zodiac Signs, so I'm going to share mine with you. My sun is in Gemini, I'm an Aquarius moon, and I'm a Cancer rising. So I don't know a ton about zodiac signs, but from what I've read and seen, I identify with all of those pretty well. I would love to hear your zodiac sign, so definitely drop them down below or comment on our Instagram or DM us, whatever you want to do. But we're going to move on to the next fact. For fact number 7, I wanted to share a little bit about PACE living. So I am a commuter student here on campus. I live at an off-campus apartment only a couple blocks away from our big One PACE Plaza building. I'm very thankful that I get to live so close and in such a nice building as well. I know a lot of our other tour guides live in this building. I do. Our student coordinator Megan lives here, and a couple other tour guides as well. I'm actually taping my videos here right now. I'm in my bedroom. But I do love living off campus. I did enjoy living on campus as well, but that is my fact number 7. I thought it would be cool to take a little break from the facts and actually show you my view from my apartment that is only a couple of blocks away from Pace. Here she is. So beautiful and scenic. You can even see that tall building right there is the One World Trade Center, so it's super cool that we get a view of that beautiful tall building. But now it is time for our next fact. Okay, fact number 8. So as I just told you in the last fact, I do live off campus, and my fact number 8 is one of my roommates is actually a fellow tour guide with me. I live with tour guide Christina, and we see a lot of each other since we are both tour guides. We are in the same majors, same classes, kind of, and we live together, obviously. So that is my fact number 8. No, I started doing the okays again. Okay, fact number 9 is kind of more of a fun, lighthearted fact, but my favorite color is green. As you can see, I have my green water bottle here. I did used to only like black, but now my favorite color is green. I love sage greens, mint greens, all of them. I just love green. So that's my fact number 9, I believe. Let's move on to the next fact. I'm trying really hard not to say okay or all right. So for fact number 10, I'm going to talk a little bit about something I would like to do at Pace. So fact number 10 is I plan on getting my Bloomberg certification here at Pace. So the Bloomberg certification is something that all Pace students can get and take the class. You do not have to be a part of the Lubin School of Business. As you can see, I'm a performing arts major and I want to take this class. I know one of our other tour guides who's a musical theater major, she plans on taking it as well. But this is a class that is completely free at Pace to any student. And it teaches you about the rise and fall of the stock markets. It is something that is a great resume enhancer, and it's just something that is great to put on your resume. I've always had an interest in finance because my mom, she is a financial advisor, so I've always had an interest in that field of study. But I plan on taking the course, and if you come to the Pace, you should definitely look into it. We're already on to fact number 11. I have a younger sister who is actually born only a year and a day apart from me. So my birthday is June 10th, 2001, and hers is June 11th, 2002. So she's kind of like my twin, but not. She's more like my built-in best friend, and I'm so happy actually that my mom had us so close together because it's been so nice growing up with someone who's so close to my age, and we're so close. I love my sister. But that is my fact number 11. We're going to move on to fact number 12. So fact number 12 is a little bit more about my family. So I am the oldest of all my siblings and all of my cousins too. I do have a cousin that was born on the same day in the same year as me, but I was only a few hours earlier. So there are a lot of Geminis in our family, but it's super cool that I get to be kind of the first of everyone and kind of set the stage. But I love being the oldest. I love kind of taking care of all of my cousins and my siblings too. But that's my fact number 12. We're going to go on to 13. Okay, fact number 13. I have had the opportunity to travel the country for dance conventions and competitions, which I'm so grateful for. They've definitely shaped who I am as a dancer and a person. But one of my favorite places I've traveled to is Long Beach, California. California is so different from Ohio, so it was something that was really cool to experience. It was only my second time in California, but that is my fact number 13, and we're going to go on to 14. Okay, fact number 14. So at Pace, a part of your meal plan is flex dollars. So you get a certain amount of flex dollars per semester, and these Flex dollars are used towards different off-campus restaurants such as Chipotle and Melt Shop. My favorite place to use my Flex dollars at is Red Mango Yogurt Shop, which is only like a couple blocks away from our main One Pace Plaza building, so it's super convenient going from your residence hall, your apartment, to class and from class as well. I'm there at least 3 times a week getting either like a peanut butter chocolate banana smoothie or a acai bowl. The acai bowls are my favorite. I could literally live off of them. So if you decide to join us on campus and you're using your Flex dollars, you should definitely try Red Mango Yogurt Shop. But that is my fact number 14. We're going to move on to the next one. Okay, fact number 15. I have 2 siblings, so I talked a little bit about my little sister earlier, but I do have a younger brother, so he is going to be a sophomore this year, which is kind of crazy because I still see him as like this big, but now he's even taller than me. So I'm excited to see what the future holds for him and for my sister as well. Let's move on to the next fact. Fact 16. So when I'm home, I like to give virtual tours and do other fun projects for the Welcome Center, such as doing this YouTube video. But on top of that, I do teach at my old dance studio, and I even work at a golf shop in my hometown, which is kind of fun. I really love, they sell Lululemon, and I love wearing that to dance in, to work out in. So that's just a little fun fact about me and the other kind of jobs I hold. Speaking about jobs, here at PACE we do have a couple of different job opportunities. If you go to careers.pace, you can see a whole bunch of opportunities there for you in regards to jobs. So we have tour guides, we have residence assistants, we have desk assistants, we have even a job where you get paid to literally take notes in a class for someone. So there are so many different job opportunities here at PACE. And we're going to go on to the next fact. Wow, we're already at fact number 17. So fact number 17 about me is I actually played the flute and piccolo for 8 years, and I still play to this day. I actually used to do solo competitions for my instrument. I loved playing. I was even in the marching band, and I did cheerleading too while I was in the marching band. So that's just a little fun fact about me. We're gonna go on to fact 18. Fact number 18. One of my favorite spots on campus is South Street Seaport. It's not too far. It might be like a 10-minute walk, 7-minute walk from our big One Pace Plaza building, and there are so many restaurants and shops and just very scenic areas to sit there. It's right along the water, and I love going there after class with my friends to kind of relax. There are so many dogs that are there, so if you love dogs, this is a place you should check out. And I know I love going there on the weekends, reading, just kind of relaxing there. It's very serene and quiet. But that is just one of my favorite spots. We're going to go on to fact number 19. Fact number 19. I can't believe we only have 6 facts left and that we've already been through 18. But my fact number 19 is my favorite artists at the moment are Olivia O'Brien, Machine Gun Kelly, and of course Ariana Grande. But my favorite artist to dance and choreograph to would be Banks. Her music is beautiful, and if you haven't heard of her or haven't checked out her music, you should definitely check it out. But that's my fact number 19. Fact number 20. For my fact number 20, I'm going to share a little bit about my freshman residence hall experience. So I lived in one of our freshman residence hall both semesters of my freshman year until I got sent home, unfortunately, due to COVID-19. But when I did live there, I lived in 182 Broadway, which is our furthest point on our New York City campus, but it's not too bad. It's only like a 7-minute walk, and if you walk really fast, you can make it into 4. But I, unlike a lot of other people, I did the random roommate selection. So once you put down your housing deposit, you get access to our housing portal, which is called My Housing. And this is where you can rank and put in your building preferences. So it might go something like 182 Broadway, Maria's Tower, 55 John Street, and Beekman. We do have 4 different residence halls here on campus. And this housing portal is also where you put in your roommate preferences. So if you did end up finding a roommate through Instagram, Facebook, other things like that, U2 or U3, U4, whatever, however many roommates you wanted, you guys can request each other and possibly get paired together. But if you did random roommate selection like I did, there is a questionnaire you fill out which asks you questions like, what time do you usually go to bed? When you study, do you like it extremely quiet, mid-level noise, or really noisy? How many times do you clean your room or your bathroom? Just different living questions like that to kind of pair you with people with similar preferences. I was lucky I got paired with people who I aligned with living with very well, and your residence assistants or RAs are very helpful in this too, because living away from home and with almost strangers is very different from how we are used to living in high school, middle school, basically any other age of our lives. So these residence assistants can definitely help you navigate living away from home and navigate living with these other people you don't know. So during the first couple of weeks, they have you make a roommate agreement, which is super helpful, because if you do end up having a little argument about something with your roommate, you have that hard copy written agreement where you can look back and reflect on what you had agreed on, and that argument just goes away. But that is just a little bit about me and my housing experience, as well as a little bit about the overall residence hall experience as well. We're going to move on to the next fact. So for my fact 21, I am actually a signed model at Doherty Talent Agency. I've had the opportunity to do a couple of different shoots, fun little jobs, even a New York Teachers Union commercial as well. And this agency is located in both Cleveland, Ohio and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so at home. But they've definitely connected me to some cool opportunities. But that is just a little bit about me. We're gonna go on to fact number 22. Fact number 22, my freshman year, I did have the opportunity to attend our midnight breakfast event we hold here at Pace. So on top of the midnight breakfast, which is exactly how it sounds, basically just breakfast at midnight in the cafeteria free of charge. There's some karaoke that goes on. It's super cool. But on top of that, we do have welcome weeks for the freshmen, which I remember one of my friends rode an electronic shark, got thrown off of it. There was so much free food for us. There were just a lot of different events that we hold here at Pace, but the freshman welcome weeks and our midnight breakfast have been some of my favorites. Fact number 23. So to talk a little bit about my hopes and dreams, I do really hope to dance on film, dance on Broadway, but one of my biggest dreams is to be a Radio City Rockette. I would love to do that. I've loved taking Rockette precision classes. A lot of the faculty members here at Pace have been former Rockettes, which is super cool to learn from them and kind of hear about their experiences as a Rockette. So that is just my fact number 23. We're going to go on to 24, only 2 left. Fact number 24. So for our performing arts majors, most of our classes are held in one building, which is 140 William Street. Some of the actors would argue with me on this, but it is called the PAB, Performing Arts Building, but they like to call it the PPA building, which is Pace Performing Arts, but it's the PAB. But this is basically where all the performing arts majors live. Pretty much to the most part, all of our major required courses are held here, like the acting classes, voice lessons, all of the dance studios are located here as well. And that's basically home for us. But our academics do, for the most part, take place in our big One Pace Plaza building, so we do get to walk between the both, and we do have other performance venues as well. Located in 41 Park Row is our Shaverly Black Box Theater, and we do have another performance venue which is called 80 Greenwich, which is a little bit farther walk from our campus, but that is another facility we do use. And then we're going to move on to our last fact. All right, last fact, fact 25. So I wanted to do a little more of a fun fact to close us out. So one of my favorite things about New York is New York pizza. And we are so lucky that here at Pace we have so many different shops located around us. But 3 of my favorite pizza shops here on campus have to be Joe's Pizza, Little Italy, and of course Rosella's, because Rosella's takes our flex dollars, which are a part of our meal plan, and that is something that's so nice, and you don't have to worry about spending that extra money, and you get the New York pizza, which is the best. But that is my last fact. Thank you so much for listening. I've had so much fun going through these fun facts with you guys, and I hope to see you on campus. Please say hi if you see me. I love meeting new people and making new friends. But that is it. Thank you.